crafters, I'm Daniela with DD's Art Workshop. If you like staying on a budget and DIYs, this channel is for you. For today's DIYs, we will be making 5 DIYs under $5 farmhouse decor. This challenge is hosted by the hosts Missy with Crafty Cove DIY, Emily with Farm Charm Chic, and La Parsha with Creating It Myself. Make sure to check out the playlist in the description below to meet other makers. Now let's jump right in and let's get crafty. I had these two 4x6 picture frames from Dollar Tree and these wall decals from Dollar Tree as well. We're going to be using only one of these little decals, but you can use more if you do more than one frame. All I'm doing here is I'm removing the back part of my frame. That way I can get the little glass part, which is what we're going to be using for this first DIY. I'm going to go ahead and clean that very well with some Windex because we want it to be nice and clean. That way we can start working on it. Now I'm going to bring out a little coaster and my little water because we're going to need that to clean our Mod Podge brush, which we're also going to be using Mod Podge and a brush. You can purchase the Mod Podge at Dollar Tree. They do sell these little bottles. Now I want to make sure that the decal that I choose does fit my frame, and as you can see it fits perfectly. And I only want the top part of the picture of the decal, I should say, so I'm just going to cut what I actually want because I don't want the whole decal. And I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this to my glass, and it is self-adhesive, so you can go ahead and stick it wherever you'd like. Now I do want extra protection on this picture, so I am adding a little bit of Mod Podge all over my cactus or the decal of your choice, whatever it is that you're using. And I'm just adding this that way the cactus or the decal, it doesn't tear, and just so it's extra protection. Once that is dry, you can go ahead and place your little glass on your frame, and your first DIY is done, you guys. And this is ready to hang in a very nice place. For our second DIY, we're also going to be using a 4x6 picture frame. So go ahead and take out your little glass, and we are going to wipe it down just as we did the first because we want our surface to be nice and clean. Now I purchased this glass paintbrush marker at Dollar Tree, and we're gonna test it out on this little glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw a cactus in a pot. I am just doing a basic little drawing, and then I'm gonna go over it about 2 or 3 times. Now you can go ahead and just leave it like this, but I am gonna add a little back to it. And I had this decal from Dollar Tree as well. It's a wallpaper peel and stick, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut a little square to go to the back, and this is gonna be the background of my cactus. Now I really liked another texture it added to this DIY. It just makes it look different, but it's up to you. It's just another idea and another fun way to make a different and unique DIY to match your decor. And this DIY only cost about $2 to make. I love cactus decor, so I'm in love with this DIY. Let me know in the comments below which of these two was your favorite. And stick around to the end to see the final look put together. Now for our third DIY, we're going to be using this Dollar Tree wood hanging decor, which I love. I bought a few of these, but I think I'm going to have to go back and get a few more. I'm going to use my ruler to get the center of my circle, and I'm just going to draw a line. And we're going to be using that same wallpaper decal we used earlier for the bottom half of our circle. We're going to go ahead and line it up to that line we've already drawn and just draw the bottom part of the circle. That way we make a half circle, and we're going to go ahead and cut that out. So I'm just checking that my half circle matches that bottom part, and it does. And now I'm just removing that top twine because I am gonna paint the top part of my wooden decor. And the first color I'm using is a chalk paint I had in my stash, and it is an oatmeal. I decided to add a little bit of white to that already painted surface, and I'm just gonna dry brush that part and just add a little bit all around just to kind of mix it. I just thought this looked so much better instead of it looking a little plain. I let my paint dry for a bit, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add my wall decal to the bottom part. Now with a brand new razor blade, I'm gonna go ahead and cut those edges because my circle was a little bit off, but that's okay. This is just gonna make it perfect and straight. Once again, we will be using Dollar Tree decals, and I love this sign because it says pray more, worry less, something we all need to do right now, and I really need that right now in my life. So this sign is perfect. What I like is that this sign is kind of see-through. It's like a see-through sticker, which is perfect because you really can't see that back. So it is perfect. I'm gonna add that pray more to the top, just like so, to finish it off, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna be using this pretty oatmeal ribbon, and I think I got it at Dollar Tree. I don't remember, but Dollar Tree carries these very pretty ribbons, so I think I might have gotten it there. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick it into that little hole, but make sure you use something sharp to put it in there because it was a little bit hard to get it through. And then just tie a little knot, and this ribbon is just gonna make it look so much prettier than the twine it had. I did use some wire cutters on this second hole because it was kind of hard to get that ribbon to get through, and we're gonna go ahead and tie another little knot, and this is the final look, you guys. You can seal it with Mod Podge if you'd like, and please stick around to the end to see the final look. Our fourth DIY is gonna be a country farmhouse sign, and I purchased this little wooden sign at Dollar Tree. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it at first, but I thought it would be perfect for this DIY. I'm removing the twine it comes with because I'm going to be using another wall decal, and this is a different one than the one we used earlier, but it's very similar. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw the shape of my sign. That way the decal is gonna stick on and be the perfect size for my wooden sign. Now let's go ahead and stick our wall decal to our wooden sign. And once again, I am using that razor blade, a sharp one, to remove the extra excess of that wall decal. I'm gonna add a little bit of white to all my edges, that way it matches the wall decal. Now once again, using Dollar Tree decals, I am gonna use this little cowboy hat, and it's gonna go on the top of my little sign. I had these poster stickers at home, and I'm gonna use these to spell something out on my sign. I originally wanted our last name on here, but there's not enough space, you guys, so now I regret not using a little larger sign that I had at home, but I'm just gonna make this work, and I decided to write Texas, and it looks very, very cute, y'all, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna poke the holes back in to where the wooden sign had them so I can add my twine back on there. But before we do that, I wanted to tell you, you can always seal this with Mod Podge just so it's extra secure, extra protection. And go ahead and add your twine back on, and it should look just like so, you guys. Stick around till the end so you can see all of the DIYs together and the final setup. For DIY number 5, we're gonna use this wall vase that I purchased at Dollar Tree, you guys. And Molly is literally wanting to be in the video, y'all. She is my little partner just here watching me craft, and she wanted to say hi. Okay, y'all, let's jump right back in. So we're gonna be using this wall vase, and I was originally gonna take off this sticker, but I didn't because we are literally gonna be adding another sticker on top, so there is no point. Okay, you guys, so I purchased this wall decal at Dollar Tree, and the wall vase is also from Dollar Tree. I don't think I mentioned that. So we're gonna go ahead and just do the bottom half circle because that's the part where we're gonna add the decal to. Go ahead and cut that out, and we're gonna go ahead and stick that on in a bit. What I do like about this is that if you don't want it to stay like this forever, you can always just take the decal off and do something different. So that's really cool about this DIY and these decals, that you can always remove them from most surfaces. So I had some floral foam at home. This floral block is from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my vase, and it's gonna go in here. So I'm gonna cut half of it and go ahead and just put it inside once that's done. You can find some Spanish moss at Dollar Tree, and I had some at home. I'm going to be adding some to the top of my little vase, and you can go ahead and glue this down with your hot glue gun, but I'm not going to do so. I'm just going to leave it on just like this, just in case I want to change it later, and just go ahead and cut that excess. Now I had this little greenery or this little plant from Dollar Tree from a while back, and it was in another one of my little home decors, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to this little vase. Since I am trying to stay under 5, I'm not gonna add any more. So this is our final look, you guys. What do y'all think? Now let's go ahead and take a look at our other DIYs, all under $5. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. If you do make any of these, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. And of course, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. It really helps my channel, you guys. And thank you so much for crafting with me. I hope this video and these crafts brought you a little bit of peace, which reminds me of the Bible verse, John chapter 14, verse 27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. This is your reminder to pray a little bit more and worry less. Prayer brings us closer to God and brings us peace that surpasses all understanding. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, don't forget to follow, like, and check out the playlist below where you can meet awesome makers and get more inspiration. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to spread love, kindness, and stay crafty.